A seller on Amazon named Maiker sent me these Molle panels that mount on the exterior of your hardtop on either side, right in front of the window. I'm going to review and install them in this video, so stick around. Hey, welcome to Cheaper Jeeper TV. I'm Dino, your host. Glad to see you here. Now, a seller on Amazon named Maiker sent me these Molle panels to review and install on my Jeep. When I saw them online, I looked at them and I thought, wow, those are really interesting and I could see a lot of uses for them. In fact, when I did my diesel heater video, one of the things I mentioned is the idea of being able to sort of mount it somewhere to the side of the Jeep here and just direct the heat through the window. But there's all kinds of things that you could mount to Molle panels. Let's have a look at an unboxing of the Molle panels and then we'll try to install them. So now that brings us out to here. Well, the first thing we should do is clean the window. I guess that's one disadvantage to the Molle panels, is that should your windows get a little dirty and you want to clean them, you'll have to remove them. Well, let's first see what it takes to install them. So with this being the top and this slant being right here, this is definitely what goes on the driver's side. Now there's a bracket that goes on here and here, which will hook to the rain gutter, and then there'll be a bracket that goes here and here that hooks to the underside of the top. Let's have a look. Here are the brackets. You can see there's a rubber layer on the inside of the brackets to help protect the hardtop, which is nice. So you have this type of bracket here. There's all the hardware. So the instructions tell you to install the top of the window Molle storage panel, securing the bracket with the spacers. And there it is. Snap the top half on the groove, and then you attach the bottom ones. Okay. So the first thing I did was I lined up the top of the panel with the top brackets. So here's all the hardware laid out. Given that there are 8 bolts, lock washers, and washers, I thought I would use those on each of the brackets and arrange them as such. So it would be a bolt, then a lock washer, and then a washer. As you can see right there, you require the use of a 5mm Allen wrench, which they do not provide. Then it fits into this bracket, and the threaded bolt exists in that hole right there. That's how you'll secure this to that. So these screw on very easily. As you can see, I've got the lock washer in there to help make sure that these bolts stay in nice and securely. So now with that done, you're supposed to hang this here on the rain gutter and then attach those bottom clamps there to those bolts right there. There is some rubber here, but not here. Only rubber on one side on these clamps here, so I added some tape. Now this one does have rubber on the bottom here and here. The other one didn't, so I put the tape. Now that the bolts are in, I'm just going to make sure that the Molle panel is positioned exactly where I want it. I think I have to move it this way a bit. Yeah, that's good. There you go. That fits solid just the way it was intended. I thought it might be a little trickier, but actually the pieces all line up nice and snug, and this is very solid. I'm really happy with how it looks, and I'm looking forward to using this when I start camping and securing some things to this. What do you think? That's not too bad. It's actually pretty simple to put together just using a 5mm Allen wrench. Well, I just went out for a drive just to see if there was any unexpected creaks or even wind noise, and there was nothing. I have to admit, I'm really impressed with the quality of this product. It fits on the Jeep just perfectly. The materials it's made out of seems to be very good quality, very sturdy. Now, if something like this might be of interest to you, you'll want to hear what I have to say in the tip segment. Now for some cheaper Jeeper tips. Now in the tip segment, I just want to share with you a little tip on installation, which is when you try to put on those bottom brackets, the tolerance is very, very close. So it would have been a little easier if I took a couple turns out of the bolts at the top just to lower the Molle panel a little bit, and then once those bottom brackets are underneath the edge of the hardtop, I would just evenly tighten all the bolts, and it would have gone a lot easier, but it wasn't too bad really. Now if you want to get yourself one of these, the seller that sent me this is Maiker on Amazon. I'll have a link to that in the description section, and check to see if on the Amazon site that they had that little coupon box that you could check to save a little bit more money. Now let's hear what our subscribers have to say. And now for subscribers tips. This week's subscriber tip comes from the accessory fail video. Hey Cheaper Jeeper TV, one thing you can't use on the 2024 is the GMRS mic mount on the front grab bar on the passenger side. Losing those two bolts kinda sucks. I'm trying to figure out where to put my mic holder now. Signed, Alpha 882. Hey Alpha 882, I'll have a link in the description section to the RTTCZ website. I went there and I did a search 2024 Copilot handle, and it gave me a few options that you might find helpful. And if you have a tip that you'd like to share, please feel free to put it in the comments section below, because it may make it in an upcoming episode. Thank you very much. Hey, that's it for this week's episode of Cheaper Jeeper TV. I hope that you found it interesting. If you did, how about giving the video a thumbs up? And if you're new to the channel, feel free to hit the subscriber button right there. And then don't forget to hit the alert bell so you don't miss the next video that comes out. Till the next time, I'm Dino for Cheaper Jeeper TV. Be well, stay safe, take care.